Hello everyone, this is Devanshi Vadiya. We have question number 2114, maximum number of words found in sentences. Now a sentence is a list of words that are separated by a single space with no leading or trailing spaces. You are given an array of string sentences where sentences of I represent a single sentence. Return the maximum number of words that appear in a single sentence. Now what we have here is a sentences named a list of words. Now here, as you can see, we have first sentence, we have second sentence, and we have third sentence. We have to find which sentence has the largest number of words. We have only first sentence. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 words. 1, 2, 3, 4 words, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 words. As you can see, this sentence is the largest with 6 words, and we have to output 6. Same goes in example 2. A pretty much simple question, but it is a bit complicated to see how we code it. First, we'll create max words named integer, which stores the maximum words and which will at the end of the code will get returned. Now we'll then create a loop to iterate through the sentences first. We in the example one, as you can see, there are three sentences. So to iterate through the sentences, we have to create a loop. And now inside the sentence, we have to iterate through the words to count the number of words. So you understood? Two loops we have to create. And now in order to count number of words, we will count the number of spaces. Now in a sentence, number of words is equal to number of spaces plus 1. Keep that in mind. To get the number of words, we will add number of spaces plus 1. You can see here, as you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words, and spaces is 1, 2, 3, and 4 space, so 5 words. Okay. So this was basically the flow of the question. Now we just need to code it out. We'll create an integer with max word, which is the name of our integer, which will start with 0. Now for creating a loop which iterates inside the sentences, we create int I equal to 0 where I is less than sentences. Please be careful of the wording because it might create a writing error. I plus plus where I increases. Now we create the variable to count the number of spaces happening. So we just add int count. Now since I told you that number of spaces will be number of words will be equal to plus 1 plus spaces. So what will do, the count will count the spaces. So instead of adding 1 at the end, we'll just start it from 1. As you know, we made max words with 0, but int count will start with 1, so we'll have to skip a step of just adding 1 to the count to get the number of words. Pretty simple, right? Now we'll create the loop for counting the spaces, that is count. Just remember, this is for counting spaces, since number of words is equal to spaces plus 1. Got it. Now int j to 0 where j is less than, this is a bit important part. J is less than sentences of I dot size, because the sentences are iterating, so we need to get this only for this. Okay, so for that we have to get the size of the sentence. So sentence of I dot size, this parenthesis, then j plus plus, and we'll have a loop where if sentences of I this and of j this is equal to a space. Sorry, space is denoted as this. Okay. A space. Now equal to and empty string defines a space, and if this happens, what we need, we'll just add the count by 1. This is count plus plus. Now we need to find, now we got count. Okay, we got the count, we got the number of spaces in each of the sentences, but we also need to find which is the greatest one, right? So for that, we'll create a condition where max words is equal to max of. Now, max of is a method given by C++ which identifies which is the maximum value in the given. We have max words where we'll store the answer, comma, from where we need to see it from the count. We'll have to sort it from where? From count. So count comes after the bracket, after the comma. And yeah, that is it. We'll return max words. Let us see if we have any tiny mistake. No, and that was it. Thank you.